Hey, what's up, y'all? Thanks so much for hopping on the stream here, joining us live. We're heading into Houston right now. We're on the Southwest Freeway going inbound, looking to see what we might be able to find on some severe weather moving into the area. Here's what's set up. Here's what's kind of teed up for today. If you're outside in the Houston area, or really in any part of Southeast Texas, man, it was beautiful out. Sun was out. Temperatures reaching into the low 80s. It was a perfect day. Well, things are about to change and quite quickly. I'll say that. Cold front's moving through the area, and it's swinging down. Already caused a ruckus throughout much of Texas. Now moving throughout parts of northeast Texas and moving into southeast Texas right now. We've seen some reports of hail, maybe possibly up to about an inch in diameter. Some strong winds. We are expecting winds with gusts into the 60-mile-an-hour range. So things look like they're moving through kind of on the northern sides of the city are going to get hit quick. So Woodlands area, Spring area, Tomball, Cypress, you're already seeing it. And it's going to kind of move in to the Houston area, kind of on an angle, if you will, if that makes any sense. So we're driving into the loop right now to see what we can find, what's out there right now. But I'm eager to understand what. And we do see some lightning off in the distance. I'm not sure if the camera can really pick it up, but there is some lightning flashing off in the distance. It's going to be on the north side of town. So kind of drop in the comments if you could. What are you seeing out in your neck of the woods? Any storm reports would be greatly appreciated. If you can snap a picture safely, go ahead and send it to me, or a video, go ahead and send it to me if you can do so safely. Biggest threats with this is going to be wind and potential of hail. There is the possibility for some tornado spin-ups, although, again, emphasis on the word possibility, not necessarily super expected with this. It's just a possibility. So I'm eager to see what y'all are seeing in your neck of the woods. Again, this is Southwest Freeway approaching downtown, approaching the 610 interchange, where the sunset is setting behind us. Really was a beautiful day today, but it's now getting into this evening hour as we expect these storms to be moving through the area that we're going to see. We've got Yolanda checking in from Channelview. What are you seeing out there? Oh, Fredericksburg, Sharon in Fredericksburg, Texas. Y'all already saw it. Y'all already had that severe weather come through. So, what did you guys see with that? I know that, like I said, there were some hail reports, some strong wind reports. I know up in the Panhandle. Remember, this all moved down the state, but up in the Panhandle in Amarillo, they had some really bad dust storms today. So I'm eager to see what y'all have been seeing out there. Where we're at right now, passing the 610 interchange on the Southwest Freeway, so we are now officially in the loop. As my goal right now, I think we're going to try to head and shoot up to Kingwood, maybe. I think that's the Kingwood's about to get it, and then pop-up showers are going to start developing in the Houston metro area in the loop. So Kingwood, you're about to get it. Then again, there's something strong developing in Sealy too. So it's kind of going to be a little bit of a challenge here. We're gonna, I guess, stick to our guns and see what we can find. And I don't know. I mean, like I said, I'm eager to hear what things look like in your neck of the woods. Carolyn says in Tomball it's raining and a little bit windy. Thanks so much for that, Karen. I appreciate it. Whoa! Houston drivers, my golly. Shannon says nothing in Humble yet. That's good. again, we're got some new friends on here that are joining us. Thanks so much. Yeah. Shannon goes, the blinker doesn't come with that model. Yeah, I guess so. Neither does the smarts to drive it, huh? Man, H-Town, look, I lived in some different parts of the country. H-Town has some different types of drivers, let me tell you. Let me tell you, H-Town drivers, something else. But for those of you that are just hopping on here, tracking some severe weather that's moving through the Houston area tonight. We've got a cold front that's coming in. Man, if you were outside today in Houston, what a beautiful day. What an absolutely beautiful day it was. With sun shining in the lower to mid 80s. Man, I went out and cut the grass. Man, it was perfect, right? It was absolutely beautiful. And then this cold front's going to kind of shake things up. We're going to drop, I think, lows. The feels like, I should say, tomorrow morning could be in the mid 30s. A little sticker shock there on that temperature in the mid 30s. And then lows, we're going to actually be in the 40s. So, yikes. So that's what this cold front's bringing. A pretty strong cold front. It's actually ushering in some showers here that could be a little problematic. This is I don't know what the official word for this part of the Southwest Freeway is. I think I refer to it as the bathtub. But I know there's another name for it too, right? As I try to work my way over here. GPS is in my ear telling me to merge. Just gotta find a nice spot like this. Thank you, Mr. Subaru. I appreciate it. Jersey Village, no wind, no rain up in Jersey Village. Okay, that's good to know. You'll be definitely seeing something at some point today. Really, all of us will. We'll be seeing some sort of weather. Ain't no doubt about that. Sharon in Fredericksburg says cooler air but no rain where I am in Fredericksburg. Did you have any rain at all in Fredericksburg, Sharon? I'm eager to hear that. Gotta love Houston traffic. Don't you love how like cars will just chirp at you even though you're already slowing down? That's one of my favorite things. You want to tell the car I'm already doing it, but we're still going to try to get to Kingwood. I think that's the move. I think Kingwood is, we're going to get it and be able to follow it in. I know you're not going to be able to see wind with this, obviously, because we're in a car and we're driving. But wind is going to be a factor with this storm. You're going to see some gusts up into the 40 mile an hour, 50, maybe 60 mile an hour range. Conroe is getting hammered. Montgomery. Kathy says there's hail in the Montgomery area. Kathy, how big was that hail? If you could guesstimate, if you weren't sure, that's okay. But if you saw it or even got a measurement or a comparison, that'd be a huge help. Yeah. So you got Jennifer in Pearland. She says she's watching from Pearland. Had a lot of wind today. No rain as of yet. It's coming. I can tell you that. The rain is coming. Southern areas of Houston are going to get the least of a smack, but the later of it too. So that's good. Jill says Conroe was just getting hammered. Gotta try to take 69 up to Cleveland here. One of my least favorite little segments to drive in Houston. Gotta Got a lot of cars trying to do a bunch of different things. You know what I mean? Get away from some of these merging cars. Yeah, in like downtown area, expected by like the 8-10 hour. So in the next 20 or so minutes downtown, you'll be seeing some weather here. Golly, traffic, man. Let me tell you. If things don't move, this could be the most boring live stream you ever see, or we're just going to have the weather intercept us. Usually we chase the storms. The storms don't really chase us or get run into us, but today that might be the case. It, Letitia says downtown no rain yet. It's coming. I believe the rodeo's done for the day, but the rides and stuff are still out there. But I believe the rodeo is done. Yeah, because they went on early. So this is the tough part, trying to get around this. I'm seeing some lightning flashes off in the distance, but I mean, often I don't even think the camera will pick it up. It's just, I mean, barely visible off in the distance. You might have saw that one up there. So there are some lightning strikes firing off in the distance up there, which is kind of what we expected as the radar starts to pick up some. I think more of the severe stuff's kind of hanging north, though. Well, the track just updated, so we're in the spot for it. Yeah, some good lightning strikes up there now. Show you the radar here in a little split screen if we can. So we're coming up on like downtown. I mean, this is truly downtown GRB off to our left, convention center off to our left. So I think we're going to try to pop up to Cleveland here. Well, not going to Cleveland, but up in that area, like heading that way, I should say. 69 north. Thundering Katy. Carrie says it's thundering in Katy. Ooh, the roof is open at the juice box. Well, I always say that. So Dyken Park, the roof is open at the baseball stadium tonight in downtown. I wonder if there's going to be a hurry to put that back on, or else they're going to get rain indoors tonight. But Carrie says thundering in Katy. Yeah, up here in New Caney, really strong winds. 7:49, still warm. A couple minutes later, it got cold. Yep, that's how it's going to be. Whenever this moves through, it's going to cool things off pretty quickly. Yeah, the temperature is expected to drop quite significantly overnight. So we could wake up to temperatures down into the 40s with feels like temperatures into the 30s ish. Okay, we got some nice lightning bolts off in the distance, but again, it is off in the distance. Okay, Christina says she just got some strong wind and hail in Livingston. Can you tell me about that? What exactly did you get? I don't know if you were able to measure any of the hail, or have a comparison. Was it like pea size or golf ball size, or what's a good comparison if you have it? Of course, I want you to be safe first and foremost here. Just got a lightning alert, which we are seeing. We're going to be driving right into whatever there is up there is right where we're headed. So Splendora, Roman Forest, you're getting it right now. Kingwood, it's on your doorstep. Probably already starting to rain a little bit. Humboldt, it's going to be there in minutes. Aldine, there in minutes. Houston, it's coming as well. Mission Bend, Cinco Ranch, another part of the storm. It's like kind of a topwood line diagonal if you go from like southwest to northeast. It's kind of a topwood line like that. It's not moving directly from west to east, but kind of on a diagonal line there, if that makes any sense at all. Splendora and Roman Forest, you're probably getting some really strong rain right now and some strong thunder booms, I would imagine. Marble-sized hail in Trinity. Gary, can you send me that? If you can you picture and send it to me, please? Would love to see that, and that's always good for the National Weather Service to take a gander at too. But marble-sized hail in Trinity, and Jerry, I reckon that probably came down a little bit ago. Probably what, about 30 minutes or so ago, maybe. Katrina reporting pea-sized hail, 60-mile-an-hour winds, and bad lightning. Penny's asking where the wind's going to be. They're going to be all over, pretty much everywhere in Southeast Houston at some point. Or Southeast Texas is going to have some sort of wind or rain or mixture of both. That cold front, remember, whenever that cold front moves through, it's gonna cool things down pretty good. Jacob says strong wind in spring. Thank you for that report. I appreciate it. I would not want to be riding a motorcycle right now. At all. That would not be my first choice of transportation this evening. Kingwood, you're probably getting it pretty good right now, huh? I think we're going to be driving into it here momentarily. Here's the plan. We're going to hop off 59, get on Little York, and run that over to... Actually, you know what? No, I lied. That was a bad idea. I don't know why I said that. We're going to continue going up here. Change of plans. Don't you love it? That's like the best part about this is you always just get to change your plans, figure out what you want to do. My thought is that I was going to try to run up here, but the traffic kind of caught me in a little kerfuffle. So I think we're still going to run up and then hop on the Beltway, shoot over to 45 and ride it down. And then maybe if we're lucky, we'll catch a little bit of action up here. The stronger of the two cells is going to be out towards or I guess the stronger part of what we're seeing in Southeast Texas, at least what I'm looking at tonight, is in the Roman Forest area. Like that's where y'all are getting smacked right now. And it's going to be moving southeast, kind of off to the east part of the Houston metro. But yeah, Aldine, I think Aldine is calling my name. I think that's where we're headed. At least that's the plan. In that area, we'll maybe ride this thing down and see what's up. But yeah, Splendora, Roman Forest, you are getting it right now. Kerfluffle. Is it kerfluffle or kerfuffle? Michelle, I'm not sure. One of the two. Hey, by the way, can you guys hear me all right? I'm working on a new microphone system in here. I'm trying to work out some of the kinks. I think it was sounding okay, so... If you guys can hear me, let me know in the comments, please, or in the chat. Okay, yeah, feeling some wind now. Again, you probably can't see it because it's wind, but yeah, the wind's definitely starting to pick up. You can see some, again, I don't know if the camera can see, but there's some road debris being tossed around. And I don't know how good this microphone's picking up, but you can kind of hear it on the car, pushing the car a little bit. So we're about to drive straight into this thing. Man, this is not a good time to be stuck on the side of the road. Here's the first raindrops we've seen so far, right on cue too. A strong left to right wind is what we're seeing right now. Strong left to right wind. Angie says this just stopped in New Caney. Thanks so much for the update, Angie. I appreciate it. The wipers are starting their job now. I'm going to try to at least keep this semi-visible for you. Put that up like that a little bit. It's probably a little bit of a better view in case you get any good lightning strikes. Probably don't need to see much of the dash, but you're going to see more of the sky, right? Yeah. All right, let's see here. I think we're going to scoot over to the Sam Houston Parkway, Beltway 8. Yeah, I don't think we're going to make it up to Kingwood area. We're just going to try to ride this little part in here. See what we can find out. Oh, someone just flew in front of the windscreen of the car, the front window of the car. getting off on the tollway here. Oh, there you go. Little pop on over. Take this west a little bit, try to ride it in on the west side of town. Full Shear got a little bit of something going on too. It's going to be going into Missouri City here just the next probably 20 minutes or so. Just some light rain, nothing really doing right now. Again, lightning was really strong out towards the Kingwood area, but since then it's not really. Ooh, windy. Can you guys hear that? Yeah, this is what I was looking at earlier up at Roman. It's kept on saying Roman Forest. That cell looks pretty gnarly, but so does this down here in Full Shear area. Whoa! Wind is moving the car around. So, in theory, we should kind of bullseye right into whatever the heck you just got in Jersey Village. There's something on the road here. I don't know if that's just plastic bag or what, or. But the fact that you can see blue, through the clouds means nothing super duper strong to worry about. I will say this, that the wind is absolutely moving. Do you see like the leaves and stuff or all the road debris flying around on the road as a result of the wind? And can you hear the wind? Oh, good old friend Danny Householder checking in from Ohio. Thanks so much, man. Hope you're doing well. Man, the highway signs are wiggling up here. Off to our left. I don't know if you can see that. Probably not. It's too wide of a lens. But the highway signs are just kind of wiggling back and forth a little bit. And the car is getting pushed pretty good as well. Appreciate you, Danny. Do our best. This is approaching the Hardy Toll Road here. I don't want to get off. I want to stay on, I think. It's just very hit or miss. I mean, I was expecting something stronger. Again, I guess we're on the move, so in theory, we should be driving right into whatever this is. All right, what's happening outside your backyard? If you're watching, go ahead, check in. Let me know what's happening in the backyard. Are you guys getting rain? Have you seen rain? Any wind? Any hail? Hail is the thing I'm most interested in today. Looking for hail. Had some really strong storm reports previously of hail. Nothing happening in Katy, says Carrie. Carrie, has it already gone through your neck of the woods, or are you still waiting on it? Just wet roads out here right now. Approaching 45 and Beltway 8. Carrie says Katy got nothing. I guess if you want your grass watered for free, then that's no good. But if you're looking to avoid any type of rain, then hey, consider that a win. Rain has stopped totally where we're at. Let's see if we can do a little driving. Catch up to this. Can you guys hear the wind blowing in the car? That's kind of crazy. All right, let's see here. I would take 249 if that's an option. I feel like that would be not a terrible move. Really just blowing wind. No rain falling. No rain, no hail. So, on that side of things, I guess that's pretty good. Unless for some reason you really wanted that. Melinda says no rain, just a bunch of wind. Some powerful, gusty wind. I do believe that. Melinda, what part of town was that? It could be Katie. We were just talking about Katie. And the wipers are working. Getting all that dirt on the windshield. Brazoria County Emergency Management just sent a weather alert, according to Jennifer down in Brazoria. Man, pocket of rain, and that was about it. Nothing super juicy flying around out there. Again, that's a good thing, right? We're expecting some stronger storms, but we're not really passing the horse track here off Beltway 8 as we push on to the other side of the city. Driving west right now. Yes, Medora, Liberty County, y'all got walloped up there. That severe thunderstorm warning. The loop has been spared. At least it looks like that, from what I can tell. Kind of wild though how on such a beautiful day to temperatures falling and well, that's wild how it works. All right, so temperatures for those that are hopping on here, I haven't said this in a little bit, so we'll run through it again. For those on been here for the last couple minutes, here's what's happening. So we're looking for any of large hail. There's some storm cells out here that are producing hail up to about an inch in diameter. Also, strong gusty winds. We can see up to 6 mile-an-hour winds, which we know could cause damage. And then also the potential for rain. Localized flooding, not a huge concern at all. And then there's the possibility for possible tornado. Sorry, I was looking at the road signs, making sure I'm going the right way. I apologize. But that's really the concerns here is those three things. And I would probably rank them in order is the potential for some decent sized hail. So if you have your car outside or anything like that, I'd be worried about that. But right now, it looks like most of that has been up towards Liberty County, that area, Roman Forest, Splendora, Cleveland, those kind of communities. The loop pretty much has been spared. At least what we're seeing right now is we drive on a little bit of a damp, but for the most part, dry. Windshield wipers off. We're on Beltway 80 here, so the outer loop. Nothing but easy going out here. And according to radar, we should be smack dab in the middle of something. So I don't know if these are just false returns or the storm has already progressed or I don't know. But I can tell you right now, we're not seeing it. So whatever that means, take it as you will. Yeah, I mean, there are, according to radar, we're right smack dab in the middle of what looks like some weather, and I can see straight up to the clouds. So unless it's super high up in the atmosphere that the radar's picking up, I'm not entirely sure. And it's not even that I mean, it's a little bit of breezy out here, but it's less breezy than it was previously. Oh no, traffic. Everybody's least favorite thing in the world, traffic, a lane closure. Beltway 8, don't take it if you don't want to. Again, as I said, in theory, we should be in whatever this weather is right now, but we are not seeing any precip in the ground for the most part. It's rather dry, so it's not even. I don't even think that we missed it. Anything good going on in your neck of the woods? What's happening in your backyard? Mm-hmm. Today has not been my day with traffic. This is the second traffic jam I'm sitting in here. Here we go. Now we're moving. Man, them boys are up there working. I would not want to be up there in this weather. My golly. All right, this is where Beltway takes a southern turn. Let's see if we pick anything up. I think we missed it, guys. I think my instincts pulled us the wrong way, and we either missed it or it's breaking up. One of the two. It looks like, as you can see that progression on the radar there, it looks like it's breaking up as it moves through the metro. So I'm looking across the rest of the skyline and I see nada, which is good. You know, we saw bursts of lightning earlier, but right now nothing more than just a rain. We haven't seen anything more than a severe rain. You know, and I wouldn't even go as far as saying that. It was just annoying. Power just died and came back on after a few minutes in northwest Houston. Huh. I wonder if that's storm related or just one of those things. Appreciate you sending that in. I'm not entirely sure if that would be storm related. It very well could be. Like I said, wind is a primary concern with this as well. It looks like there was rain here earlier, but nothing really doing. At least for right now, it's pretty mundane. The tires are already wearing off the water on the road. Again, this right now is more of just a pestering rain. A little sprinkle. A little annoyance that your wipers have to move every once in a while. It's really dropped yet either, which I'm kind of shocked about as well. Temps still holding in the 70s. Looking for any storm reports. Is there any? I know we had some hail, some pea-sized hail in the Houston metro. Any Anything else? I know there was potential power blinkage, if you will, power flicker, could be storm related. Anything else happening? For those hopping on here, this is Beltway 8 South on the I-10 interchange here. Beltway 8 and I-10. Houston, it looks like we might sneak through okay with this one. Most we really ran into this evening was just moderate rain. We did see some lightning strikes and some thunder booms. We didn't see those, we heard those, but and just wind. We had some wind on probably about 10, 15 minutes ago at this point. That's pretty much it. Other than that, it was smooth sailing, which again, we were looking for hail potential and we were looking for wind potential. Some reports of hail out there in the metro, but nothing crazy. Pea-size hail. There was a threat of up to an inch in diameter hail, which could cause some damage, especially if you're flying down the road or your car sitting outside. That would not necessarily be the most. We haven't necessarily seen that, at least in our travels. I'm not saying it's not out there, just in our travels today, we've not seen that. The only thing we saw was traffic, and a decent amount of it. This is Beltway South, so Sam Houston Parkway or Tollway or whatever you want to call it, heading south on the west side of town, coming up on the West Park Tollway. A few interchanges up will be the Southwest Freeway. Thanks, Robert. Appreciate it. Guys could be on the west side of town. It looks like there wasn't even any rain out here. I don't see any ponding. The road doesn't look wet at all. Which is kind of shocking to me, I guess. It looks like there are some advisories out for the southeast side of town, but nothing crazy, just, a little focus. we are starting to see more of that wind and road debris being thrown around, the paper bags, that kind of stuff. I think other than that, this is pretty much wrapped up. It's going to be moving through Pasadena area here momentarily in the South Houston, and then on and on throughout the south and southeast parts of the viewing area of the Houston metro area. But if you got your rain, you got your rain. If you didn't, you didn't. That's kind of what we're at right now. Houston off to the further east. We're seeing some of it. What do you say, Houston? Like Shelton, Crosby, Highlands, Baytown. Your turn. Glenn's asking if we're heading back to the station. You know my route, huh? I was thinking about going and checking on NRG, but I think by the time we'd even get there, the weather would already be moved past. What do y'all think? I can't believe it was 98 degrees today in San Antonio. Could you imagine? Yikes. Not my kind of day. Not in March. Not in March. All right, y'all. Hey, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you hopping on. If we got to your neighborhood, hey, that was cool. Thanks to everybody else that chimed in and gave us your weather reports. I greatly appreciate it. Any pictures that you can get, please do send them our way. We always like pictures and videos if you can safely do it. Expect colder temperatures as we move through the week, get into the work week. Wind chills tomorrow. Bundle up. Going to be down into the mid to lower 30s, depending on what part of town you're in. Or the actual temperature outside in the morning tomorrow is going to be in the 40s. So it's going to be a chilly start to the work week, but don't worry. By the weekend, final weekend of rodeo, it's going to be back up into the 70s, 80s, and then summer. So, wow, and more road debris just getting thrown around. Wind is going to be around tonight. So batten down the hatches, as they say. Get those small dogs on a leash so they don't blow away. No, but seriously, it could be a little bit of wind out there as this cold front does move through the area. Again, there are still some possibilities for showers in our southeast next to the wood, if you will. So if you're in that area, make sure you're at least keeping an eye on things, okay? Aside from that, pretty much if you're in the northwest part of Harris County, I think we're already seeing this thing. If you're Pasadena, Pearland, Brazoria, Galveston, out towards the bay, this is your time to shine. Looks like you're going to be up next, but this is where the road ends for us on this Sunday evening. I appreciate you hopping on. Thanks so much. And again, anything I can ever do, you just slide in those messages. I'm always here to help. Pictures and videos are always welcome. And most importantly,